Hi there. Oh, it's Roz Hill here again, and today is Tea Shop Tuesday. So, yeah, what am I going to do today? I don't know. Have you ever been in a position where you make yourself ridiculous just for your art and your craft? Well, that's me. Yeah, and I'll show you why. When I was doing my workshops, it must be a couple of years because I couldn't do my workshops last year because of lockdown. So before that, in 2019 it would be, I was doing workshops, and I was at a local place called British Ironworks, and I thought, right, I've got to stand out and I've got to be noticed. So how am I going to do this? And so I have to admit, I did look a right wally. And what I did is I put a headband around my head, and I've done this before in photo shoots and things like that, but what you do for your art, you will just go ahead and do it if it means you stand out and people notice you. So what I've got in my box here are headbands. This is my box of headbands, and I'll show you one of the headbands and how it might look. So this is it. It's made of what I call fancy yarns. I mean, these were quite popular. You could buy them in Aldi's and get them to make sort of fancy fluffy scarves at one point. They're not so popular now. So that's me looking all hippie like, right? But you wouldn't believe it. When I was like this, I've got 3, and you're not going to believe it, but it's called Frenzy. I think I was in a frenzy when I started wearing one of these at my workshop. So this is Frenzy yarn, and there's 3 strands of it. So all you have to do, basically, make a slip knot with all 3. Put your hook in. And because you've got a nice, it might be harder to do this with an ordinary crochet hook, but don't know whether you can see this. I'll put it a bit higher. Yarn over. Make sure the latch is closed and pull up a loop. A big loop, yarn over, close the latch, pull up a big loop, yarn over, and so on. And there you have quite a substantial chain to wear around your head. And that's as simple as it is. Just making a chain using 3 fancy yarns. Now, if you're teaching a child, this is easy for an adult to do, I'm sure, but if you're teaching a child, it would be a good idea to start off by just using plain yarns. Choose 3 colours and practice them, maybe making bracelets first as opposed to a headband, so they can do lots of short ones. This one's got 3 colours. So it's got 2 different pinks and a yellow in there, and so you do it like this with your ordinary yarn. So if you don't happen to have any fancy yarn at home, practice this, and you can make a chain like that, and that can be made as a headband or as a bracelet or a necklace for a child. So I think they'd enjoy doing that one. I've got 3 colours, so I'm just going to show you simply how that can be done. If you would like to pop in the comments, just let me know if you've ever done something silly for your art, for the sake of your art or your business, or even just as a sort of prank. Tell me what you might have done, like me wearing this hippie looking headband. Got loads of them here, look. All these. So you just tie it around the child's head, or your head if you're at a party and you're drinking wine and having fun at Christmas. Maybe you might want to put one of these. So, okay, I've got 3 yarns on now, just using 3 different colours. I've got yellow, blue and green. And make sure that you pull up a big loop as you go. Yarn over, pull up a big loop, put your finger on it to secure it, like I'm doing there. And this is nice just for a cord if you need a cord of any kind. You might want to try doing that with your latch hook to make a nice even cord like that. Okay, so that's my lesson for today.